And I was like, if this Project 24 site built from the ground up using just their techniques could get me to at least 1,000, I'll be good. Well, now my Project 24 site earns me between, a bad month would be 6,000. It goes up to $9,000 a month. Hey, my name is John. I am a Project 24 member. As my Project 24 website, it's a dog training website for one specific breed of dog using just the methods taught in Project 24. I remember I signed up right around the launch of Project 24. And at the time, I'd been dabbling in internet marketing and content sites for years before that, many years actually, but never very successfully. And then I found Jim and Ricky. I started going through their program and through the process. At the time, I really had this threshold in my mind of just getting to $1,000 a month from my Project 24 site. I had these other sites I was kind of dabbling with, but if I could just get to that $1,000 a month mark, I just knew that like a lot in my life at that time would be able to change. I started just working through all the steps in Project 24. And then eventually I got to the point where I researched all my articles, I made my website, and then I launched the YouTube channel through some of the steps at the time of releasing a couple videos. And then after not too long, my YouTube channel just blew up. It just got big very fast, very quick. So my website was earning some money at the time. It was probably earning about $500 a month or so. And then I hit the threshold for YouTube where I could finally turn on monetization, and like overnight, it was like $800 a month was coming in just from YouTube. And my life definitely was starting to change pretty quick, but I started doubling down on that. I was like, this is working. So I'm doubling down, and I'm doubling down on what I was being taught in Project 24. And now my one site is way bigger than my whole portfolio of these other little sites that I was dabbling in before I got in Project 24. Those sites combined were earning me around, I don't know, like $3,000 a month, which is great and it's wonderful, don't get me wrong, but I just needed that extra 1,000. I was like, if this Project 24 site built from the ground up using just their techniques could get me to at least 1,000, combined with those other ones, I'll be good. Well, now my Project 24 site earns me between, a bad month would be 6,000. It goes up to $9,000 a month is what my Project 24 site earns me now. So it absolutely blows away anything I've ever done in any other site. It's my full-time gig now. And right now, my main focus is YouTube. I'm really doubling down on that because that was growing the quickest. And it's really hard for me to tell right now what percentage of my income comes from my niche site versus YouTube, because I get a lot of cross traffic and people going back and forth, because I'm really working on building a brand. And the only reason I know that's important is because of Project 24 and the steps that they teach. So now, this is what I do. This is what I do full time. People ask me all the time, like, what do you do? And I'm like, I'm in internet marketing. And like, what's that? And I'm like, I don't know how to explain it. My own father asked me once a month, what is it again you do? I have my own business now, and it's awesome because I can write my own schedule. It allows the flexibility and to be with my kids and focus on my kids anytime I need to, and also be in charge of my own future and figure these things out and learn as I go. And I'm always learning, obviously. Like, I'm pretty far down the road. I feel like I'm far down the road anyway, at least from where I came from. But there's so much more to go. And it's just always like, you really have to fall in love with the process. And if you don't fall in love with the process, you're not gonna make it. So you gotta enjoy the process. So learn to love it.